button there. And all right, we're live.
We're live.
Yay.
Hey, Angie.
Hey, Shellie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful, except worried about a little internet issue. So,
well, yeah, it's a
guys,
good thing practiced a little bit before.
I know. If we go offline, there's something happening with my internet, but we'll try to hook back up. And then if we aren't up in a few minutes, then we'll have to reschedule. And I hate to do that, but it's just too much to worry about. But we got a lot of good things to talk about today. I'll give a few minutes for people to get on. I just saw the email where it told people that we were live.
Cool.
So didn't you do some work with Melanie Berg at one time?
She designed a sweater with my yarn.
Okay.
Yeah. Who do you need?
Did you see her new book?
I have not received it yet. I need to get that.
I have some. I put them online, but I've got to put another tag to them because they weren't coming up. But these are very pretty, and
she's an amazing designer.
Yeah, really simple. But then it says that there are two brand new designs inside the book. So I saw a couple I'd like to do. So, but anyway, I'll fix it. It's online, but I don't have a book drop down. So if you put books in, I think it'll come up, but I'll fix it. Hey, Deborah Sue, how are you? Is Katri going to join today? They have. And Valera. All right, we'll give it a few more minutes. You've been on with me before, but today is going to be about a whole new thing, correct?
Today is about a whole new thing.
That's right. I think I got you on when we first started. How long has it been that I've been carrying your yarn?
I need to look into that.
I know. I thought
it was a little while.
I know it's over a year. Doesn't feel like it, but it is.
Yeah.
I think it is about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
I can't.
Hey, Laura. So the lady who will share this in a minute, but Laura's on. She did this one.
Oh.
She was the sample knitter for this, so she's on. But yay! Well, it's been over a year, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely been over a year. So
I want to say we're pushing 2, but I can't remember. So, Shellie is not only a designer, but she also started a few years ago doing yarn, dyeing yarn, and so you'll see some of that today. But I have the wonderful experience of being her wholesaler on the east side of the U.S. So I am excited because I have turned on a lot of people to your yarn. It goes very quick and it's talked about all the time. So in fact, I'm going to a retreat this weekend and a lot of them are already aware of your yarn and they love it. So
awesome.
But I'll be able to share with them and hopefully they'll see this today. So they'll know what to expect. But Shellie has worked on a design that is several parts, so she's going to share it. But how long were you been working on this for?
Well, I've had the original for the core pieces for quite a while. So the idea for that was to create a collection of classic, timeless knitwear designs, essential pieces that you need to have in your wardrobe, right?
Yep.
So that idea just kept popping up, and I just wasn't super excited about it. But then I came up with the mods idea. And the mods are modifications to that core piece that add in the color, the texture, the little bit of fun to that core piece. So the idea is you purchase the core pattern and each core pattern will have different neck edgings, different sleeve lengths. Like this first one that I've released, Core 1, has 3 different sleeve lengths. I show you in the pattern like where you can make some adjustments, like if you want to lengthen or shorten the yoke depth, side seams, all of that type of stuff, which I do mostly in most of my other patterns as well.
So how many sweaters can you get out of the core pattern?
Oh, well, if you did, then you've got different fabrics too, right? So I list all the different, so this is a fingering weight. So I list all the different yarns that I offer, and there's like 5 or 6 different, because you can carry 2 lace weights together to get that fingering weight.
Okay.
Or any of the fingering weight yarns that I also carry.
Okay.
So then if you do a rolled neck edge and a short sleeve, you know, with the linen for summer, that's one. I mean, it's endless.
Okay, good.
Really endless. So the idea is also to give options for multiple seasons. So like with this piece, I've got my summer, my transition, and my winter. So
that's right. Because you can make a long sleeve, short sleeve, I think even
3/4
3/4 sleeve.
Yeah.
You can change the neck to have a rolled neck, a small crew neck, and
small
a
crew neck, but you can make that any depth that you want.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
You know, if you want a 1.5 inch, you can do that.
Okay.
And then I've done a folded neck edge.
Oh,
too.
cool.
Folded. So
oh yeah.
all the instructions are in there for that.
Okay. And then it gives you the different weights of patterns, so you can do that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. And
so then the mods, and I'll show you each of the mods so far that have been released. So you purchase the core pattern, and then you purchase the mod. And the core pattern is a $20 pattern, and each mod is $5. And the $5 is because once I've got the template set up for that core piece, it's really easy for me to go in. I don't have to rewrite the pattern for that modification. So, and they work together. So like I've got one of the patterns here, like this core 1 or mod 1.
So you're numbering them.
Yeah, I'm numbering them. Core 1, I've got mods 1 through 5 released so far. And so within the pattern, there will be a checklist that tells you the different modifications to the core 1 pattern. So like, for example, this one has a rolled neck edge, and that's on page 3 of the core pattern.
Okay.
There's a color work chart, corrugated hem and cuff ribbings, and this one has the long sleeve version. So, and then within the pattern, I will show you where to go into the core pattern to make some of those changes. So
that sounds wonderful. And we've gotten a lot of I got a lot of comments on the first mod you did, of the one you just showed.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
So if you were a fan of my Cliff sweater that I designed for Shibui Knits, this is the remake of that. So
and so you're using fingering weight yarn,
and mini skeins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this one takes on average 2 mini skein sets, and then 2 or 3. I think this one, this size E, took 2 skeins of fingering. So
yeah, that's for long sleeves as well. Okay. So the point of this is to be able to not have to buy, you can change one pattern and you can just change it up to however you want. But then you can do your own modifications.
That's part of this too. Like I always tell people, a pattern's just a suggestion, you know, you don't have to do everything I say.
Yeah.
So but if you work a few of these, it gives you confidence to make your own modifications.
Okay.
And another benefit to the mod is that I calculate the yarn requirements for you. So if you're going to make, so this is the mod 3 that I have on, and I calculate for all the 12 sizes, how much yarn you need. So you don't have to do that.
Okay, that's cool.
So
So what have you got behind you?
This is the main, the core one.
Okay, so what has it got? Long sleeves.
It's got long sleeves. It's got the crew neck,
Okay.
or the 1x1 waist yarn tubular cast on.
Okay.
And then just a 1x1, about an inch rib here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And this is the same pattern, but I didn't do it. Excuse me, Laura. Laura did it, but it is a small, a half inch maybe.
Yeah.
Ribbing, and it's made out of your yarn.
Yep.
Yep. And then it's short sleeves. And it may be a little bit longer. I haven't put this one on. I didn't want to be disappointed if it if I did. But it's also got about an inch on the bottom. But I love, and this is finito, and it is so light. I think it's beautiful. And she did a very good job.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And you can just see I like this. It gives a little bit of, that's because you've got a circular neck.
Yeah.
Or yoke.
Yep, circular.
Okay.
That's the shaping.
So you could add a stripe of your own. You can also change the neck color and cuff color if you wanted to. So there's a lot that you can roll around and do. So I like that a lot.
You want me to show you the other mods real quick?
Yeah, I want to see them all. I don't think I have.
So this is mod 2, and it's got a little texture in the stripe.
Yeah.
So the stripes are 3 different widths, and just super fun. This is in the Prima linen, so which you carry.
But you can carry it. You can do it in any fingering. But I like that texture.
Yeah,
I think that makes a big. It's just different. But those were my colors.
And it's fun. It's fun to knit. You know, you're changing it up all the time.
Yeah. What if you could also not make but one size, and that's it.
Right.
I mean, one size of stripes.
The stripe. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So this is the one I have on, but I did a fade. I'll start doing some more fades. Fades take a little work.
Yeah.
But
I would think so.
Yeah.
You've done a black to gray or dark or gray one too, haven't you?
Yeah, I just did that. And the thing is about that, each color, you can't use exactly the same percentage because they behave differently on the fiber. So there's a little more calculating going on, but
okay,
have fun with it. So here is number 4.
This is nice. I like that. Down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
then you can not put it on your sleeve or not. It doesn't matter. So you make that decision.
Right.
Or no,
you
this,
can put it higher or.
This is the one but besides the first, I don't know why I like that checkerboard looking, but it's not really. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Mosaic, right?
Yeah. No, it's stranded.
Oh, it's stranded. Okay, I've asked you that, but see, I had to ask again.
That's okay.
My brain. Okay, it's stranded.
So,
okay.
One other thing I wanted to talk about in the patterns and the mods. So I had a few comments in the beginning about the $20 pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go on Ravelry, I have a couple of, and I'll add more ebooks as I get more modifications released, but I've got 2 modifications set up right now, or 2 ebooks. So there's the core pattern and 2 of the mods. And if you buy the ebook, you get one of those mods for free. So it would be $30. So 25, 5, and 5, but I've knocked off $5. So you get one of those free. And then I have a perpetual ebook promo on my Ravelry for if you purchase 4 patterns, you get one of those free. So if you put one of the ebooks in your cart and then add 3 of the other modifications, so that would be 25, that would be 40, but you get one of those free. So it'd be $35 for
Mhm.
six patterns.
Right. Right.
If you purchase those separately at my normal $12 price, it would be with the free one, it'd be $60. So it's pretty economical if you take
Oh
it down.
yeah, and I mean, that's a lot of work, and so don't down that, because
No,
those, I know it is, but I've seen a lot of people start to finally price accordingly, because I've learned I would never write a pattern. It's not up my alley, nor is dyeing yarn. But I've learned from listening to you and some other designers that I work with that, it's okay to come up with the pattern and you're doing it from whatever. The real thing is to make it all the sizes, and, doing all that work. It's a lot of math, a lot of stuff going on. So, I mean,
yeah, and then
that's a lot.
And then I work with 2 to 3 tech editors to
Yeah.
have them make sure that everything is as perfect as can be.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing there, but this is a value if I look at it, because like I said, you'll always have a yoke sweater pattern that you can go grab and do whatever you want to with it. You can use Shellie's mods, or you can make it your own.
Absolutely.
But you don't have to rewrite it for 12 sizes. It's there.
And you'll know how it fits you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be adding more core patterns and more mods. So I'm working on a DK version right now. There will be a cardigan or two. I've got a vest. I know the cardigan lover here. I've got a vest in the works. So lots of
a vest cardigan. But if that's there, I can stick it and do it when I want to.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's pretty cool. But I know people will shout out V-neck, and I know that takes that's a whole nother core.
Yeah. And I've got one of those in the works too. I've actually got that. I've got several on the needles. That's how I work. Good. Once I have an idea, I got to get it on the needles, and then I can sit it down for a bit. But that's why I have so many needles.
I got a lot of needles too. They're over there, and there's nothing on them. But and then some I can't find because they've been sitting on them for a long time. But okay, well, I want to just know a little bit about the inspiration on these modifications. I mean, I know you've been designing for how long? A long time. For Shibui, a long time. So some of this is, maybe pieces you've done before, meaning in some fashion,
Yeah, the first mod is, I tried to rewrite that pattern and grade it for 12 sizes, and it was just extremely difficult. I spent hundreds of dollars on the tech editing, and we couldn't get it exactly how I wanted it. So once I came up with this mod idea, I'm like, oh, I can redo that pattern and get it out there. So so that was the idea for that. And then once I started working on that, I was having so much fun with the freedom of the mini skeins to add different color and color work. I mean, I love knitting stranded color work. I love stripes. I just love all of that going on. So that's where I just started playing with my graph paper and, what little designs can I come up with. And so
it works. Yeah. Well, let's talk about the yarn that you do and what you've been doing. I know we've been doing mini skeins. We talked about you being able to show some of them today. Did you have any?
Oh,
did I forget to remind you?
We talked about it, and I told you I have them all. I'm working with a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But you carry finito fingering, which is 100% merino wool at a 19.5 micron.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what that means, it is
soft.
Did you hear me hang that off to you?
Yeah, it's soft. It's close. The micron count is close to that of cashmere, so it's just a really nice soft
It is. It's wonderful. This is what
Yeah.
this is. And this is burning. Is this burning
Hot,
love?
hot burning love.
Yeah, this is hot burning love. So this came from her fire collection. And I still have a few skeins. So this I didn't touch base with Laura to get the details, but I think I sent her 3 skeins. And so if I didn't, you can correct me now, Laura, if it's a little more than 3. And I think we did something like a 48 or around that area. So and a short sleeve. So it doesn't take a lot, and it's so beautiful. But I have lots of finito in various beautiful colors and still in fingering. So you guys, they have to go look at them.
And you've got you're ordering 6 different colorways of the mini skeins, so
yes,
you'll have lots of options for that.
That's right.
For the
Okay,
mod.
Laura says it was 3 skeins, size 48, and she had 19 grams left over. She's so good. She is so good. Well, that's what, and I've been trying to do that too, is weigh in my yarn prior and after, because I do have a lot of these balls left over, and I haven't a clue what they are. But I'm getting better. But so this, we had this one this is core. Then that first one that I advertised with, the one with the I think it's core 3.
Or this one.
Yes, what is that one?
That's one.
Okay, so I've got on order. Well, we're going to do pre-order. So if people are interested, they'll be on the website tonight. If you should decide you don't want to wait, you can just email me, and then I'll make sure to tell you when it's up or put it together and call you. But we're doing the light color, which I think we're doing ice.
We're doing
and then those then you'll get all the colors of that. Robin's egg, which I have in DK, but not in fingering.
You're doing this colorway, Miami Vibes.
Yes.
I
know I'm doing Savvy, which is a reddish color, which I have a lot of these in DK, but I still have lots of purples, some greens, and pinks on the bus, because typically it's lighter, and then we use the mini skeins. So but we can play, but I'm going to get those as a pre-order through Friday. And I'm going to do no shipping for those who want to get it, via mail, obviously. And I'll have that set up tonight. So
super.
It's going to be, I think it's wonderful. I want to do 2 of them, or have samples for 2 of them, because, or at least, but I like the ones I really love. I just want to show them all. I like them all, but I really love, well, I like 3 of them. I like the texture too. So, but anyway, so what have you got going on in the yarn department? Anything new? Mini skeins are new.
Mini skeins. I'm calling this my mini skein mania era.
Okay. How many skeins? Is it 5?
5. And
they're 20 yards? No, 80 something yards. 20 grams.
I think 87 in there for most of them. So I've got mini skeins in the Prima linen fingering, yak fingering, in the finito, and there's one more. Oh, and the BFL sock.
Yep.
So
okay. So there's lots of it out there.
Yeah. And then I'm working on, this weekend I dyed 2 12 skein mini sets. And so I'm just going to flash this real quick.
Flash it. That looks good.
That's one of them. So I'm working on a long tubular scarf for that.
And then
and then I did pinks and purples. So you know how I love pinks and purples. So we'll have those available at some point.
Okay. So that's kind of like your Advent 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done an advent before, but
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah.
To do, I think. But the mini skeins are hot. There's so many different patterns, and you've got several. And then you can double them up for DK and use them for socks and all that good stuff. So
yep. And I know a lot of knitters that have a stash full of mini skeins that they're liking these patterns because they can
go diving.
Stash, yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun part because so do you think on your DK you're going to use mini skeins too, or you haven't got that far?
Oh yeah, because my Blaine hat, the latest hat and cowl that I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that's DK, and I'm working on. I didn't bring the sweaters up here, but I'm working on a couple color work using the DK mini skeins for my DK version. So yes, for sure.
Yeah, the sweater and cowl. Cowl and hat. She always does. You always do that. You have a hat and a cowl pattern, so the 2 in 1. So
I like to do that.
I've made a Dell before. That's using sport weight.
Yep, that was Primrose.
Yeah. So I've got tons of sport weight. I still have that one. I need to put it back in the bus because it's perfect. Because I've got a lot of sport weight out here, but I love that pattern. It uses it's just 2 colors, and the color changing makes the difference. Make it looks really, really good. So yeah. Well, what else? Anything else you want to share?
I don't think so. Right now, my low battery light just popped up, so you may leave in a minute here, but yeah, I'm just working on more cores stuff.
Okay.
So
all right,
there'll be new pieces and new mods, and I've got, I don't know, 3 or 4 other mods for the core 1 on the go.
Okay. So it's kind of, it can go on forever. I mean, you can keep adding mods to any of the cores. Okay. Yep. I think it's going to be fun, and like I said, you know what I'm waiting on, so whatever.
Yes, I do.
But I tell that to everybody, so they all know. Okay, now the dogs are going to bark because I yelled. But anyway, but that's awesome. So that's great. So anything else?
I don't think so. I've got a siren outside, and Buckley's howling in the backyard. So
okay, all right. All right, we'll go check on them. Yeah, and I'm gonna stay on just a little longer because I want to share a couple more things. So, okay. All right. Thanks
Angie.
Coming. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, Shellie is very talented, and like I said, we met. Can't remember how we met, but I have a video that tells me. I think we love just the same colors, and I commented, and then we just started a friendship. And she lives in Oregon, and so we haven't seen each other in person, but I feel like I have already. So she will be, like I said, putting those out. I'm going to have different yarn and so forth. I'm going to put it on the website because I will order what's needed, but I also, you might want something that I'm not going to order. So I'm going to put a couple of things out there. I also wanted to share with you that I got the new Melanie Berg book in, and it's on the website, but I had a little hard time finding it myself. But I think if you put in a search for books or book, it should come up. And I'm going to fix that as soon as I sign in to work on those things. But this is her new book, and I was going to put my other camera up, but there's a lot of cute, easy sweaters. Why is the pictures not showing? All right, hold on. So there's 3 sweaters. She says that there's 2 patterns that she has never released before. I think this is very interesting. And she's used a Jules tag there to put it together. That's what I'm going to do with my cardigans going forward. Let's see if these are they're just really nice. And she also put in the back, I'll just share these. These are some of her test knitters that she put in her book, and they're what they did. So the first one, or over here by my head, is the poncho. It's actually on the front cover. But I thought that was really nice to do that. Because I know that somewhere, here's a few more. So this is a great book, and it's $24.95, and you're getting, I forgot that she told, I know, I think it's got more than 20 patterns, but I might be wrong. I haven't counted them. I'm sorry, but a good amount of patterns, and obviously you can tweak them how you want to do. What else did I want to let you guys know about? Oh, well, I'm just gonna love on this. Did I share this last week? I don't think I did. I can't wait to dig into this, but I'm not allowed to do this until I take one thing off my needles. And I'm going to oh, here it is. This is what we're going to do, what I'm doing with it. It's just this isn't a good picture, but that's the pattern. But you have to look on my website, because I've got the picture of using these colors, and it's gorgeous. So what it is, a linen stitch scarf bundle, and you use all 15 of these beauties, and I can't wait. And she set them up to where you divide them up into light. It might not be the way it is, but light, medium, and dark, so that you're using, it tells you what skeins to use. And she, so that you get a really pretty mixture. So you just have to, I need to print it out, but it never shows up good after you print something out like that. But this is gorgeous. So keep that in mind. It's all on the website. There's also this baby, which is, it's called a Key West bundle, and it's just 10 mini skeins of 80 yards. So you could go have a ball with that. I think that's gorgeous. Let's see what else I have. Now this is for the, Born Slippy sweat shawl that Hedgehog has on their website for free. So this is one, if I've shown you this before, I didn't think I did, but you got to remember, little age on me. Sometimes I forget. But this one, she didn't give me a color, so I had to, you'll see the picture online that I named this, and it has this picture in it, but it's pretty. And then I told her to pick me another color because she didn't have anything to choose from, so she made this, and I love it. Blues and rust colors with a gray suri. This is not mohair. This is suri. And this is sport. She calls it a heavy sport weight. So I think those are great. So this is called the Born Slippy Shawl Kit, which is all available on the website. So that's what I've got in from Fiber. But I am definitely going to be getting more from Fiber MacGyver for my SAFF, take to SAFF. And speaking of which, I'm just announcing it now. I think I've said it more lately, but one or two times. But this year at SAFF, we were going to do it last year, but of course Helene came. So I've rented out the conference room at the Holiday Inn, which is not far down from where the agriculture fairgrounds, whatever, where SAFF is. But it's going to be a Friday night. It's going to be an open stitch night. You can bring your spinner, any kind of stitching you want to do, but bring it, and we'll be there from 6 to 10. And you never know what kind of things I've got planned. I'm still working on it. So I think you'll end up finding some great stuff that I've got planned. So I'm excited. I'm doing what I had thought of last year and maybe added a few more things. So if you are coming, I'm going to put it in my newsletter soon, but if you want to come, you need to RSVP to me. And the only way to do that I can think of is to send me an email so that I can keep count and make sure that I'm covered with all that I need to. But it's going to be in the big conference room there. And they had plenty of chairs from what I understand and some tables. And so just bring, you can bring your friends, whatever you want to do, but just let me know who and how many so that I can prepare for them. Let's see what else. So that's kind of big, and I can't believe it's going to be September before you know it, and then October. So I'm just putting that out there because a lot of people plan for going to SAFF now, and I want to make sure that they take an opportunity, and maybe they're going to spend the night somewhere, or maybe they just come in and sit for a few hours, and then, if they were just coming up for the day. But so take that into consideration because I'd love to have you, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I really think so. I'll be outside at SAFF, so that's good. Let's see what else I got to think about. I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions for me? I know that, and I appreciate all of you that show up every week. It just makes me feel good. And I hope that I'm bringing new and different things. Next week, let me see. Next week, I do not have a guest, but then in September, I have got Rosanne, who is the lady who made Cozy Coastal Knits. And I have knitted a couple of things out of that book, and I think it's going to be great. And then I have that week, then we have Mary Martin. And I just posted it, and I think sometimes people are not sure what I'm talking about. And of course, I don't think I have it with me. Oh, poo. It's got to be somewhere. But anyway, the Fission Knitting. I'm excited because I'm going to teach that. So September 21st, I would love for you to join us. It's under classes, and it's going to be a Zoom. And I'm going to teach you how to do fission knitting. And Mary Martin is the inventor of that technique. And she taught me. I'm still looking. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to you guys right this second. But it's actually when you're marling two fingerings and you have a pattern on one side and a pattern on the other side. It is so cool. And I will tell you that I got the swatch done that goes over everything. And once you do that, then you can grab a pattern and start. And that's what I did. And I have been addicted to it till I made myself put it down because I needed to get this baby finished and blocked. And oh, did you see? I forgot to tell you what I was wearing. No, I'm not standing up. But it's could be a little bit longer for Miss Angie, but it looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like if I stand up. It's not bad. Ta-da! Ta-da! So this is the Astropop, and I love the colors. I do. It works, and I love this so much. I want to do something else, but anyway, there's so many good colors in there. But Cozy Colors yarn, and it's on the website too. I have some in the van. It's a DK. So keep that in mind, the van, the bus. But those are just some things. So I really would I can't wait to teach people how to do fission knitting. So take a chance and join it. You get it, the class, keep it forever so that you can go back and forth with it. She's also got a new pattern. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Deborah Sue. She's come out with a new fission knitting pattern that is a little bit smaller scarf. I'm interested in doing it because it's really long. But what I'm knitting right now is going to be a cow. But once it's done, you've got to hook it together a certain way for it to lay. But I will have that done very, very soon. but I told myself I had two things. I have got to finish the Traveler hoodie. And I know you maybe saw me start it, but it's used Gem Sport yarn and it's beautiful, but it's got a hoodie, looks like a sweatshirt. So I am almost done with the back, and then it was done in the round, but then I'm going to do from the, up and then do sleeves. So not too much longer because it's really an easy knit. So if I just stick with it. And then I said I had to finish, I think that was it. I had to finish the Fission. And then I got to start working on the Bloom Ridge. See, I've got lots of whips going. And so that I want to do whips. So hopefully we can talk about whips in the future where we can show some of these things. Let's see what else. I sent out a newsletter yesterday. I don't know if everyone got it, but that showed the class, showed a new kit that's coming out from Emma's, and all my new stops. So check it out. I am in North Carolina a lot, and I'm grateful that they call me. I have 2 shops that have contacted me and want me to come to park outside their store. They don't carry anything. Next week, I go to another store where Casapinka is going to be. So I'm just grateful. And then I go to South Carolina's Knitting Guild on a Monday night. And so all of you are invited that aren't members to come check it out. And they're the ones that put on Knit In every year that we do. And it's a wonderful little retreat. But I'm just really excited. And Stitched has also embraced, and I'm doing my first Learn to Knit class. And I'm doing it a way that I thought I would want to be taught. I learned in 5th grade, so I can't remember how she taught me, but it's a 2-part class. I didn't want to cram everything into 2 hours or 3 hours. I think that we're going to do 1 month, and then we're going to do another the next month. And that's going to give them time to work on just knitting. I don't care. No project, just knitting. And then we can kind of look at look at my paint. I put look at their knitting and determine, read it. Let's see what you got and kind of help them with that. And then go into casting on and binding off, that type of thing. So if you know anyone in the Atlanta area that's out in Marietta, I'm teaching September 11th, I think is the date. No, 13th, a Saturday, and then the following October 4th will be the other one. We had to change the date. So, yeah, send them. I love it. I want some experience. I have taught different things, but not a Learn to Knit. So, I'm kind of excited. So anyway, I think that's all for today. And like I said, if you have anything and you want to share it with me, you can reach me at Angie, the Traveling Yarn Yogi at gmail.com, or send me a message on any of the social medias. I appreciate it. And if you know someone you would like to see on Yarn and Tea, let me know, because I'll give them a call. Y'all have a great day. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.